I want to give them that moment of happiness, at least for them to forget about sort of this whole crisis that's happening.
Vera Zniewski has played for her grandmother since she was a child. It's always been about bringing her joy, now more than ever.
She kind of understands a little bit what's going on. Obviously, she understands the safety that is involved with this, but at the same time, I hear her crying on the phone that she misses us, and for them to try to explain to them what quarantine means, even social distancing, they're sort of aware of what it is, but they don't really understand because they've never experienced something like this before.
This is an extraordinary act of love, and while the precautions behind it are necessary, they're heartbreaking too. Isolating the most vulnerable.
This has been sheer hell, really. I don't know if he can...
The thought that her husband is looking for her and can't find her. From a distance and from a device, Martha Farnell tells us it's tearing her apart.
He must be looking for me because he always did. He was always looking to see if I'm coming, if I'm going to be there. So I often wonder what must go through his mind when he doesn't see me, he can't see me, he can't hear me.
Before COVID-19, Martha spent hours by her husband Willard's side. He has advanced dementia and lives in a long-term care home. His agitation eases when she's nearby. But the last time she saw him, she had to tell him she didn't know when she would be back.
It just broke me up. We really hugged, and he was crying and I was crying. He seemed to understand. I kept telling him they don't want me to come in here anymore. So we cried. Then when I went home, it was so hard to go home. That was the last time I saw him.
Go up here a bit, Karen.
Powerless in a pandemic.
Okay.
Mike Walker can't visit his wife Karen anymore either.
Well, Karen, how are you doing today?
The facility she's in offers him an iPad to connect with his wife.
Just a new way of communicating for now. Better than nothing.
It's as close as he can get, and he's afraid. For how long?
There you go. Come on, smile. We're getting there. My wife has dementia, so it's hard because you don't know how long it's going to be to the point where when I walk in and she just looks at me and has a blank face, or knows me or don't know me, and every day ticking along is another day that it's going to get worse. It's not a backward disease, and that's probably the hard part about it, knowing that every day is getting worse and worse and worse.
The ban on visitors in homes and hospitals is meant to protect the elderly from a disease that could kill them. Yet everyone at Baycrest is acutely aware of the toll loneliness can take.
Does it concern you?
Of course it concerns me, and it concerns everybody. We're always very mindful of our clients' mental health, and this is not great.
Dr. Adriana Schnall says it's why employees here helped organize this birthday party for a resident.
One family went outside of the window, and the residents stood inside, and they were all there, and they had balloons, and they celebrated. I call it a la COVID, like these are the times now. And it was so meaningful for everybody around.
And yet others can't wave from the window or don't have a smartphone. 85-year-old Stephen Parker was hospitalized with pneumonia a couple of weeks ago. His daughter Marianne Parker calls him every day.
Hi.
Hi.
But no one knows when this will be over, especially her father.
I'm very well. We're all keeping safe. And he said, the hardest times are when you have all that time to yourself. The 3 a.m. wake-ups where you lie there and imagine what's happening. And I think all of us would go down that route of imagining the worst, and am I going to see anyone again, or is this it? Is this what I'm facing? And it's just, it's such a lonely place to be. Okay, Dad.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye for now.
The need to be with the ones you love, it's even stronger now. Vera's grandmother can't see well, and while music is a powerful bridge, Vera just wishes she could get even closer.
Be okay, Bobza? Yeah. Be okay? Okay. I have mixed feelings. It makes me kind of feel angry, to be honest. I'm not angry because they're taking precautions. I'm just angry when it comes to time, only because, our time together is limited and I can't physically be with her. My grandmother is 94 years old, and I feel like time has been taken away from us, especially at a time when she's so fragile. And so it's trying to keep a brave face during a time when there's crisis and trying to do what I can to bring her happiness, at least.
Even if she can only deliver that happiness from a distance. Joanna Rumiliotis, CBC News, Mississauga, Ontario.